Check, check, 1, 2. Let's get it. All right, that's enough of that. We doing that quicker. Mostly because I got a crick right here, but it's not that bad. But yeah, we gonna jump straight into it. All right, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube citizens, y'all know who this is. It's your boy Tru Inferno, and welcome to the very first episode of the Tru Inferno Show. So let me move my chat. I want my chat over here so I can look at it this way. Yo, I just want to fly. What's up? Thanks for the live stream. Here's an idea. Hold up. Let me do something real quick. Assuming that I can do this. Okay, it won't let me do that. So let me do it over here. Boom. There we go. There we go. Yo, Training Mister, what's up? Thanks for the live stream. So, if you've been following me on Twitter, if you've been following me on Twitch, and if you watch any of my YouTube videos, you should know that yes, I will be in Vegas for the Halloween tour. So yes, Tru Inferno will be there for the Halloween tour. All right, what we got? What just happened? Oh, okay, that just happened. All right, yo, JVB, what's up? Thanks for the live stream. Yes, the five-time WCW champion. And the belts are back there, by the way. The belts are back there. All right. Mrs. Mime, I see you in here lurking somewhere. I see you. Alright. So, let's get straight into it. So, check out this layout. Bam! Now, the one thing that is messed up, though, is chat is supposed to appear on the right. But I'm not seeing chat. So, let me see if I can fix that real quick. Alright. Let me see. Let me find chat. I want the chat to pop up on the left, and for some odd reason that is not the case. But yeah, we got a lot to talk about. As you can see below me actually, yeah, there's a lot of stuff to talk about. And I actually had to take a topic off because of the new thing that happened this past weekend. So yeah. There you go with that. Alright, so let me see. Here it is, YouTube chat. That would be this right here. Let's figure this out first before I jump in on the topics. But hopefully y'all having a good weekend. But yeah, hopefully y'all having a pretty good weekend. Z4, nice. Even though there is a Samsung event coming this Wednesday. So, may want to hold off and see what Samsung have to say this coming Wednesday before you jump on that. Let's do this. Pop out chat. We're gonna copy that, and then let's see, paste that right here. All right, there we go. Now we got it in business. We are now in business. We're now Gucci. All right, so there we go. And I just want to fly you a mod now, by the way, on my YouTube channel. All right. So everything should be good. Everything should be Gucci. And let me scroll. Yeah. Everything should be good. All right, so let's get on with it. So before we do that, I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna put on the instance. Cause I'm still looking for the shiny Helioptile. Those are the only raids that I will be looking for. The Helioptile raids, like not the Tapu Koko, but the Helioptile raids. All right, so here we go. Let's switch on over now to the very first topic. And this one is a doozy. So, for those of you who don't know, Brandon Town released a tweet going into this weekend. And I got the tweet. Even though he deleted the tweet. Hey, Mrs. Mine, what's up? They showed your live stream. I wish they had VIPs on YouTube, but they don't. They only have mods and stuff like that. So, yeah. Which is lame. But yeah, y'all should check out Mrs. Mime as well. Alright, so moving on to the topic at hand here. We about to get into it. This is about to be a doozy. This topic might be uncomfortable for some of you guys. So I can understand if you do not want to hop on this topic. So let's get on to it. So the original tweet is deleted, but luckily, I got the tweet. So here's what the original tweet said. Hi everyone. Please show me screenshots / recordings of explicit player IGNs or Pokemon names in your stories in Pokemon Go. This is a Pidgey I got from a friend 4 years ago, but he was requested by Niantic to change his IGN name. a few months after this trade. So, what was the IGN? So, the friend created a Pokemon Go account and used the name Digger Niglet. So, obviously, it don't take a rocket science to realize if you were to flip-flop some certain letters, it's going to read as something else. Something like inappropriate, pretty much. But here's where the controversy got started, obviously. Brendan Tom posted the tweet. He also posted laughing emotes after, the end of the tweet. Tyler, what's up? Then short to live stream. Squid, what's up? Then short to live stream. So, now here's my initial reaction to this tweet, ladies and gentlemen. My initial reaction was the following. He was laughing at the fact that Niantic changed or requested this dude to change his name because of one or two reasons. One, it took a trade with Brandon Time for Niantic to realize, oh, wait a minute, we got to get this dude to change his name. Or two, it took them this long to get this dude to change his name. Now, granted, obviously, there's, it's like a bunch of people with a bunch of accounts, so you can't monitor all the names. And I'll be honest, I talked about this in my live stream on Twitch yesterday, twitch.tv/Tru. Let me see, would Nightbot work this time? Let's see if Nightbot works this time. Because I don't know, Nightbot on YouTube is acting funky. And I don't know, it don't look like it. Because I'm not seeing any a Nightbot posting anything. So I don't think so. I don't think Nightbot is working this time. So, but yeah, twitch.tv/Tru_Inferno. So yeah, that's how I look at it. I look at it like he was laughing at because of one of those two reasons. But not everybody felt the same way. Everybody thought he was laughing at the fact that his friend's name was that. So he tried to explain, the reasonings behind that, and I wish I had the other tweet. But basically, he was saying in his country, well, not in his country, but in the Asia regions, that's not meant to be expensive. That's offensive, rather. That meant to be like, it was funny, I guess, in their region, which doesn't make it better. It really don't. It really, really don't. It still makes it worse. And then at the end of it all, he finally decides to delete the tweet and post up another tweet. And I'm going to get that tweet up right now. And assuming I can find it again real quick. All right. Shout out to Trader Mystic for shouting out the show. I think it's this one. Yes. Excuse me. All right. So Brandon Todd then responds by saying, "Hey guys, I took another look at your comments and I now understand the seriousness of the situation, and hence I deleted the previous tweet and the video I had prepared. I did not intend to offend anybody by raising this subject, but I now understand why it would be seen as promoting racism and hate. Thank you all for enlightening me on this matter and reminding me to be accountable. Given my platform as a content creator, I will be more mindful of such issues moving forward. And once again, I apologize to all of you who were affected by this." So, okay. Now, after reading that, and before I get to that, let me see what this says. I had about a 10-second delay between when Twitch appeared in chat and when I saw you on the live stream to go to type it, even though my live button is red as it should be. Oh, okay. So, let me see. Just because it's supposedly not offensive to that person individually doesn't make it correct. It's about educating oneself about why that language is wrong. Exactly. And I said it. So, if y'all was in my live stream on Twitch yesterday, I'm going to be repeating some stuff that I said in that live stream yesterday. So, which is this. When it comes to, like, telling jokes, or whatever the case may be, I said this yesterday as well. And Mrs. Mom, I'm glad you're here this time. Because I kind of reference you. So, and I wish Ice Cold was here, though. Because he's the one who actually pointed this out in his live stream on Twitch. So, throughout, out of all the content creators, live streamers and stuff like that within the Pokemon Go community, like, Ice Cold said this, and I wholeheartedly agree. And, like, this is kind of, like, hard to debate. Out of everybody who does content creation, who live streams, that's a part of the Pokemon Go community, I'm the one who get made fun of the most. Like, there's no debate. I wholeheartedly agree with him on that, right? So, because, like, I'm the guy who deals with a lot, you know, with the Truki crap and the Trucifer stuff and all the other stuff. But yet, you guys have enough common sense to not go anywhere racial with me. Because my mindset is, y'all just have common sense. Y'all just have common sense. And not only that, but it's not about how the person telling the joke feels. It's really about the person receiving the joke. How would they feel? Like, do you think they would laugh at your joke at their expense, or do you think they'll be pissed off? And if you're not sure, and somebody said this in my live stream yesterday, if you're not sure how they would feel, don't say it. Don't say it. Let me see what you guys are saying. Okay, I read that already. And if one is unfamiliar with the ramifications of a tongue that you know is explicit and banned for any reason, why publicize that? Exactly. Yep, that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, if you're not sure that the person or people that the joke is directed to may or may not accept the joke, if you're not sure, don't say it. Don't tell it. Because none of us are comedians. So it's one thing we go to a comedy show. You know that the dudes, or the individuals rather, telling the jokes, they're not serious. Like, yeah, they got maybe some serious topics that they want to talk about, that they want to make fun of. But, like, when it comes to looking through the audience and say, that guy got bucket teeth, ha, ha, ha. He don't mean anything by that. She don't mean anything by that. You know, it's a comedian act. So you know what to expect with that. Like, the stuff that you guys put me through. Like, I can take it. Because, so yeah. And y'all probably figure, oh, it's Tru Inferno, he can take it. No harm, no foul. But we're not going there with that. Now, like, I will admit, and I said this before as well. Like, the only thing that I will get pissed off at is if, like, 5, 10, 15 y'all coming at me with jokes at the same time, then I will get pissed off. Or if somebody questions my manhood, I will get pissed off too. So, outside of those two things, and you know, anything racial, my gosh, what happened to my voice? Anything racial, I'll be straight. I'll be straight. But but what really tripped me out though was the response, the replies that he got from his apology. There were some people saying, "Oh, don't worry about it. We accept your apology. Oh, it's a political thing. People are too sore, blah blah blah." And none of them, by the way, were black. None of them was black. So I'm like, y'all not the ones who should be trying to accept this apology. That's not how this works. Guys like me are the ones who should look at this apology and say, should I accept this or not? And I didn't talk about this in yesterday's live stream, but I'll be honest. I don't know if I should. I don't know if I do, to be honest. Because as far as I know, like, everything that he typed, or he tweeted rather, was based off of the comment section. Now, granted, I don't know if anybody, I didn't read through every single one of his replies off the original tweet, so I have no clue if anybody, like, straight up tried to educate him on why that it wasn't funny, and, you know, the history behind that word, or whatever the case may be. I'm not sure. Or I'm not sure if he actually went out and actually sought out. I told him straight up, like, yo, my door is open, dog. Like, yo, my door is open. Like, if you really want to know why that's not good, like, hit me up. And he's going to be in Vegas, too. He's going to the Hoeing Tour. So, yeah. Exactly. So, he's going to be in Vegas. So, like, if he come up to me and say, like, yo, can we talk about this? I am totally down to talk about it and educate him why that's not funny. You think anybody educated him? Yeah, I know. So I think his apology was based off of the replies that he got. And if none of them was about why, explain it, like, well, you can't really fully explain what is bad on Twitter because of the limit in the text and stuff like that. But he had to do his research. We hope he's open to having a conversation and educating his audience. Yeah, I agree. I wholeheartedly agree. Yeah, he needs to do that. That's the most important thing, because his audience is terrible. His audience, based on what I saw, replying to his apology tweet, they're terrible. Like, they are straight up terrible. So yeah, he do need to release a video basically explaining what he learned from this and why he fully understands this is not good and this is bad, and that this ain't a political issue, and this is not this doesn't mean that if you're offended you're soft. Exactly. Yeah, not good to go off what other people say sometimes. Yeah, that's true. That's true. So yeah, at least you open up to educating him. Yeah, without question. Because I do look at Brandon Town as a friend. Like, I am a mod on his YouTube channel. Unless he removed me something, I don't know. So, but nevertheless, I still look at him as a friend. So I'm down to like help him out and educate him. Like, yo, this ain't good, and here's why. So, and I mentioned this yesterday, and Squid was there. Cause there is a Discord that is for African American content creators. Although they're more PvP, most of them are anyway. But yeah, and I need to go through that Discord to see like who got YouTube channel stuff like that for next month. And not to mention, speaking of which, the timing was off. The timing was off because of the fact that this Wednesday, not only is the Samsung event going on, Trainer Mystic, but it's also the beginning of Black History Month. February is Black History Month. Not that, and then you add that up to the fact that this past weekend, footage of the Tyree Nico situation came out. So for those of you who don't know, we have another situation where a black guy was beaten to death by the police. The timing was off. Now, granted, the messed up thing about this one was all 5 of the police officers were all black as well, but it still doesn't change the fact that another black guy was beaten to death by the police. And normally when that happens, the police are all Caucasians. This was like that rare exception. So the timing was terrible. It was terrible. And I mentioned that as a reply to his original tweet, telling him like, yo, the timing is terrible because of the Memphis situation. So yeah. So I will be down to educate him on why the word is bad, like the origins of the word, and why the timing was terrible. Now, and this I want to talk about this. Well, nobody in here brought this up. I'll briefly talk about this, and that is this. Somebody something about the Asian American, I don't know what their Twitter name is, but they brought up the fact that, well, black people use the word. And if you saw I didn't even know that response was a thing until I was live on Twitch yesterday. And I was on my Twitter, because I was presenting this to you guys, and I saw that reply. And I was like, I was losing my mind. I was dying laughing. I was just literally storming around here while I was live streaming on Twitch yesterday. I'm going to pass on that too. So, y'all can't see the game. Hold up. Let me move this over here. Okay, there we go. So, and even though it is true, and this was talked about Pokémon. I had Pokémon last night, and I brought this up to my boys. And, and I brought that up. And, it was a little bit of a conversation amongst us. But even though that is true, that black people do say that word, it is still, the fact that you say that is still irrelevant. And here's why. There's certain things in this world that some people can do or say or get away with, and other people can't. For example, and I presented this yesterday, Ludacris had a song that talked about why he had to get rich in order for him to get free stuff, which is true. Like, if you're rich and famous, you're going to get free stuff. You're going to get that special privilege at certain events and stuff like that, whereas the rest of us won't. That's just how it is. When there's a family feud, so like you may be going at it with your cousin or your mother or your father, whatever the case may be. That's between you and your family member. No outsider, it doesn't matter if they're friends of the family or not, no outsider has no business jumping in and picking sides and say, yeah, your mother is blank or your sister is blank. No, because then the whole family will reunite against you. So yeah, don't do that. Like when prior to this past season, the Lions were terrible. So us as Detroit Lions fans, we will be complaining about the Lions all the time because that's our team. We're able to do that. We don't need people from Dallas or Chicago or LA or whatever to talk about the Lions to us because it's like, no, we ain't hearing that from you guys. Like, no, stop that. And like, here's another one. Like with some women like to refer to themselves as the baddest B word or the baddest H word or the baddest SL word. And they'll call each other that. So say, yeah, man, you the baddest. And then say it like that. Imagine if a dude walked up to you and say that. That dude will get eaten alive. So again, it's just that there's certain things that people can say and do that other people can't. It's that simple. It's that simple. Now, do I encourage black people to say the word? No. I don't say the word like about maybe one. No, I ain't gonna say one or two. About like less than half of my day one bros say the word. But again, you know, I don't care if they say it. I just not saying it. So yeah, there you go with that. What's up? What's up? Let me see what you guys saying. The world sucks. You can see the game. Okay. But oh, actually, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna leave that alone. This event you need shiny hell out time reason ain't spawning. You mean wait, what is this? Hold up. Okay, that's that Ray. You mean this thing? Wait, no. Back up right now. You mean this thing? You mean Grimer? Cause Reason ain't shiny from this event. I'm like, what? Let me check that real quick. That's not shiny. I was hoping that more spawns would pop up, even though I'm just standing still. Oh, look at that. A tiny blistle. But let me see what you get. Yeah, watch your vibe and was like, that's true, but not the same way. And some people can't. Yeah, exactly. Oh, a shiny Galarian Reason. That sounds like that might be from eggs. That would that sound like to me. Like that might be something from eggs. And I also have a tier 5 hatching soon, but I won't be doing that. Hold on, what happened? What are you referring to? Let me see. What are you referring to? Oh, that. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, that's funny. So let's see. Hey, Elfware, what's up? Then start your live stream. Well, let me see what you got. I agree with you, and I make no excuse for the offender, but expecting a foreigner to understand the intricacies and nuisance make a couple things that may be a lost cause, man. I mean, it's not really like he got a small taste of it from the replies. He just don't, in my opinion, because I don't know, but in my opinion, he just don't have the full understandings behind it. Yeah. I know what you mean. So, and again, like if he's open to it, I am wholeheartedly down to talk to him about it. Oh, you talking about the shirt? Yeah. You know. I just decided to put this on. That's that Squid the Beast shirt. Again, even though the logo is way too low, it should be like right here. But yeah, that's that Squid the Beast shirt. Y'all should get that. And I should have worn my Mrs. Mime hat if I knew that I was gonna be this cold. All right, but yeah, we spent about like 30 minutes on this topic. Anybody else like anything you want to share regarding this topic? So I'm not gonna go over the replies again because I would probably get mad again. But let me see. What's this? I don't think it's about understanding the nuisance. It should be about seeing that there might be something there and realize that you don't understand the nuisance and should be careful. Yeah, exactly. Which brings me to this one article. Let me see if I can find the article again. I think it was this one, blackenterprise.com. Yes, this is the article. So I'm going to post this link in here, and hopefully it'll show up as a link. Yeah, there it is right there. So this happened in last year. No, not last year. March of 2021. We live in a global society now. His audience is all over the world, which is true. He should be open, willing to learn, and teach his audience why it's wrong. Exactly. Like when you are a global figure, like you have to appease your global audience. You can't just say, "Oh, it's funny here, so it don't matter how it is over there." Even though you guys watch me, but please subscribe to me nevertheless. No, that's not how it works like that. Like, if you want to be in good standings with your global audience, you have to understand that there may be things that may be acceptable over here, but it's not acceptable over there. Which brings me to that article right there. Miami Heat basketball player Myers Leonard on indefinite leave after blurting out racial slur on Twitch live stream. Now, prior to this, I had no idea that this word existed. None at all. Now, if you want to know what the word is, you can click on that link there in the first video clip posted by main team, because this is on Twitter. Even right now, it's on Twitter. Like, you can click, it's like 11 seconds. Is it 11 seconds? Something like that. You can click on it and see what he says. I had to look up to see what he says, because I was curious. I'm like, what did he say? Because this was an anti-Semitic slur. I looked it up to see what he says, and then I saw it. I'm like, what is that? I never heard of that word before. I looked up what it means, and even though I don't remember what it means, I'm like, oh, okay, well, yeah, he deserved that. Because my mindset is this, like, with that one, I firmly believe with that word, no American, not in general, most Americans don't know that the word existed, nor do they know what the word means. Because it's not like a word that we use on a common basis. No, that is like a very unique word to the American language, in my opinion. And I could be wrong with that, I don't know, but I never heard that word before. So, because I never heard the word before, and even though I looked up what it means, but I forgot, there's a 100% chance I'm not saying that word. But yeah, this dude, he apparently knew what the word means. He knew what it was, and he decided to say it. Bruh. And whatever excuse that he gave, it's irrelevant. It's crap. Because you know what that word means. You know what you were doing. So, yeah. And it may be acceptable if... I'm not even sure with that word. That might not be a good example. But because that word is like so uncommon here. So, I don't think that's a good example. But nevertheless, yeah, in that case, he knew what he was doing. And that's not funny. That's not funny at all. Alright, let's move on to the next topic. Unless there's any more, before I move on to the next topic. Is there any more from you guys that you want to talk about regarding the whole Brendan Tom tweet situation? Otherwise, we can move on. I'm not getting any sponsor from this instance. Yay, Silva, what's up? Then showing up to the live stream. welcome. And since you remember, you could probably post them emotes. You live in a purity Jewish community and grew up near one. You know the word for sure. Definitely not okay. Okay, yeah. See, yeah. Yeah. My thing is, like, I'm not familiar with the word, and I never used it prior to that. Obviously, because I never knew it existed. But now, and I barely remember what the word is. But nevertheless, I'm not using it because, one, it's bad. And two, I don't know what the, like, I'm not used to hearing that word or used to anybody or seeing anybody use that word. So it's like, well, you won't get that from me. But anybody else? Any other comments before we move on to the next topic? Any other comments regarding the Brandon Tom tweet before we move on to the next topic? And yeah, we got a good time now. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for showing up to the very first episode of the Tru Inferno Show. Oh, something actually spawned from the instance. It's a blitz. Oh, and that's a new update. You can now see what Pokemon spawned from what item now. So whether it's the instance, whether it's from a lure module, whatever, you can now see it. And that's cool. That's very, very cool, in my opinion. Alright, let me check that Spearow. Not shiny. Alright, look like there's nothing else, so we can finally move on to the next topic, and that is this. As I hit the wrong button, my fault. And that is this. Best events of the month. So, obviously we're in the middle of an event right now that involves us trying to get shiny Helioptile. But let me refresh your memories on all the events that has happened this month. I'm not counting community days, by the way. So, we're going to count the New Year Eve event, the Twinkling Fantasies event, the Lunar New Year event, and the one that's going on right now, the Crackling Voltage event. So, what I want to hear from you guys is, what do you consider to be like the best events for the month so far? I got two. And obviously we're going to get into the worst. But I got mine too. So if you want to reflect a refresher on what the events were, I can give you to it real quick. So basically with the New Year event rather, the bonuses went as follows. You get 1/2 hatch distance from any eggs incubated during the event. 1/4 hatch distance from the first 3 eggs incubated during the event using the Pokemon Go egg widget. Pikachu wearing the party top hat was available as shiny. Natal wearing the New Year's hat, it was now a thing. Hoo wearing the New Year's hat was available. Rumpa wearing the party hat was available. All 3 of those can be shiny. And then for the 7K eggs, you're looking at Pichu wearing the party hat, Cleffa, Igglybutt, Togepi, Tyro, Smoocher, Elekid, Magby, Azurill, and Rhino. And all of those could be shiny. And let me see what you guys saying. You're looking forward to the return of Giovanni with his Shadow Register. Oh yeah, we're gonna get on that pretty soon actually. Luna. Oh, you like the Luna New Year's and the Turbulent Fantasy. Okay, that's interesting. The 1-star raids were Pikachu wearing the party top hat, Hoo with the New Year's hat, Charmander, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur with the party hat. And all those could be shiny. And then after that, I thought that was Helioptile right there. 3-star was Raticate, Nidorino, Gengar, and Wobbuffet with the party hat. And all of those could be shiny. And the 5-star raid, that's not really important. Neither is the Mega. So, yeah, there's that event. And then we had the Trickling Fantasy event. We went as follows. You get double the XP for catching Pokemon with a successful, nice, great, or excellent throw during the event. Man, excuse me. Additional candies for catching Pokemon with successful, nice, great, and excellent throws during the event. Increased chance for trainers level 31 and up to get XL candies for catching Pokemon with successful, great, nice, and excellent throws during the event. And then, let's see. Mega Salamence and Shiny Daytonay made an appearance in the game. You can be photobombed by Dragon and Fairy type Pokemon. And let's see. Shiny Daytonay was introduced in the game from this event. And the wild encounters look like this. Clefairy, which could be shiny. Clefable, which could not be shiny. Jigglypuff, Dratini, Togetic, Meryl, Waltz, Bagon, Dino, however you pronounce it. Daytonay, all those could be shiny. Vibrata, which cannot be shiny. And if you're lucky, Noibat, which could be shiny. And Goomy, which cannot be shiny. So there you go with that. Let's see what you got. You popped off for both events, mostly the Luna year one. Oh, okay, so that's why I like the Luna one. Because you popped off for it. There was some collection challenges, field research, nothing new there, and in comparison to what could be spawning from the wild. 1-star raids, you're looking at Jigglypuff, Meryl, Axu, and Dino. All those could be shiny. 3-star raids, you're looking at Druddigon, Mara, and Daytonay. And all 3 of those could be shiny. So yeah, that was the Trickling Fantasy event. And then we had the Lunar New Year event. You said Lunar New Year. So where's the right here. So the bonus for the Lunar New Year, you had to increase. Oh, I want to talk about that too. I'm gonna talk about this part right here in a second. Increased chance to encounter a shiny Darumaka. Increased chance for lucky trades lucky Pokemon in trades rather. Increased chance to become lucky friends. Double the Stardust from opening gifts. 1 additional special trade can be made for a maximum 2 per day. And during the Lunar New Year event, trainers can choose from several bonuses as a reward for their time research. You bait a ton of Stardust on Laboratory C-Day with boosted Stardust option. Yeah. Oh, okay. That's cool. And the round encounters look like this. Ponyta, Magmar, Magikarp, Slugma, Nomo, Combee, Boneri, Bonobee. All those could be lucky rather. And Fennekin, which cannot be shiny. And if you're lucky, you might even encounter Flareon, which cannot be shiny, and Darumaka, which could be shiny. And the eggs look like this. Chingling, Riolu, Swaggy, Darumaka, and Galarian Darumaka. All those except for Chinkling Swaggy could be shiny. The rays look like this. Sheiks, Darumaka, and Galarian Darumaka, those three can be shiny. And Hisuian Voltorb, which obviously cannot be shiny. 3-star rays, you're looking at Shuckle, Blaziken, Druddigon, all three of those can be shiny. Flareon and Disberry cannot be shiny. Alright, so there you go with that. And the last event, which is the event going on right now until February the 5th, which is next Sunday actually, is the Crackling Voltage event. And it looks like this. Different Pokemon will be hatching for 7K eggs. Shiny Tapu Koko and Shiny Helioptile will make their debuts. Round encounters. Ekans, Magnemite, Grimer, Electrike, Stunky, Blitzo, Ferrocy, Helioptile, and Grubbin will be spawning. And if you're lucky, you may encounter Daydonate and Beldum. Tier 1 raids, you're looking at the following. Grimer, Lonely Grimer. Oh, okay. From raids. Okay, yeah. No. You said Reason. Okay, that's from 3-star. Okay. Lonely Grimer, Shanks, Bronzor, Clink, and Helioptile. All those could be shiny. 3-star raids. Galarian Reason, Marwell, those two can be shiny. Jolteon and Venomoth cannot be shiny. And then, of course, from now until Wednesday, Tapu Koko will be here. Then after that, Registeel will take his place. Let me get back to the round encounter again. Stunky, Grubbin, and cannot be shiny out of the round encounters and the name. Everything else can be shiny. I need tea or coffee or something. So yeah, those are the events. So me personally, I like the Twinkling Fantasy event. Mostly because I got the shiny day today. And matter of fact, I can show that to you guys right now. Let me see. It will be after all these right there. There go my shiny day today. That's from the Twinkling Fantasy event. My goodness. You had 9 eggs before the event ended, and 6 of them were Chingling. Oh yeah, I hate that. I hate that. So yeah. And also I got a shiny Druddigon, another one. So yeah, that's right. I like that event. I thought the event was pretty good. Where's the Twinkling Fantasy? Oh, it's right here. Because of the XP bonuses, all you gotta do is get nice, great, excellent throws. You get more XL candies, which was good as well. And everything except for Vibrata and Clefable was shiny. And there were some good shinies. Togetic, I didn't get that, even though I wanted that. Togetic, Noibat, Daydonate. Those to me was like the 3 good shinies out of the bunch. Everything else we had before, or they had a community there, wherever. My goodness. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I have 3 of those. Yep. Which is why I'm done doing those raids, man. So yeah, I like that event. I like the event going on right now too. The Crackling Voltage. Now, granted, the round encounters were not better than the Twinkling Fantasy, but the Helioptile and the return of Daydonate and Ferrocy and Electro. Well, the Electro had a Electrike. Did it have a community day? No, it did not have a community day. Okay. But so yeah, I'll put Electrike in the mix as well. So Electrike, Ferrocy, Helioptile, and Daydonate, and I guess to a degree Blissel. So yeah, 5 good shinies to look out for, without question. Without question. But and then the raids. Okay, I see the Galarian Reason, so that's a good one right there. Helioptile the raids is good as well. So yeah, there you go with that. Give me a second. Alright. Yeah, it's kind of cold. I cut the heat on too, which is crazy. Do we have another? Yes, we do have another spawn. No, that's not it. Oh, it was the Magnemite. I missed it. Dang it. Yeah, it didn't have a community day yet. So yeah, those are our top 2. Let me hear from the rest of you guys. What were your best event or events from the month so far? So far we only have 4. Again, I'm not counting the Go Battle Weekend stuff, nor am I counting community days. So out of those 4 events, which ones you thought were the best? Which ones did you really like? out of those 4 events. Man, goodness. Dun, dun, dun. So, yeah, that is the question for you guys. But again, I already gave you my 2 favorites. And I'm going to give you my 2 words, obviously. Process of elimination. You should know what the 2 words are, to be honest. Hey, Mrs. Mine with the hell out raid invite. Appreciate it, appreciate it. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see right there. More of these. I need to get my I need to get more battles. Lunar New Year event for the 50 lucky trade, Taz, and Twinkling Fantasy for XP. Oh, okay, okay, I see that, I see that. All right, anybody else? What were your favorite events for the month of January so far? And actually, let me check something real quick. Because there is, okay, yeah, let me find it. I think it was, yes, okay, I found it. Okay, good. Because we're going to talk about that soon, too. Because something happened. Something was leaked. We're going to talk about that as well. But not now. But something was leaked. Something was leaked. All right. Anybody else with their favorite events for the month of January? Okay, Scree got in here. Before we move on to your worst event for the month of January, which should be a short topic. All right, we about to do this raid. So let's do this raid real quick. So yeah, by the time we get done with this raid, that's when I will switch it up and we'll move on to the next topic. Yeah, there was a leak. There was a leak. And I might be able to show it to you on the phone, to be honest. That might be possible. That might be possible. Oh, wow, she is back. Wow, okay. Nope, not shiny. Boo, hiss. Boo, hiss. Alright, and these things for some odd reason are hard to catch. For some dumb reason. Especially from raids, even though that won't act right. But I have to use the golden Raz on it. Regular Raz won't cut it. Ooh, for some odd reason. That's a 93. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep that though, but that's a 93. Anything else here? Let's check this real quick. Yeah, no shiny for me as well. Yeah. Alright, so that's set. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's switch now to the worst event of the month. So, for me, that would be the New Year's event and the Lunar New Year event. Let me start off with the New Year event. Really, it was lackluster. There was nothing there. In terms of things that was spawning around. Like the Pikachu with the new party hat. That looked cool, but everything else we've seen before, even though I don't have either one of those shiny. But more likely that's going to be a yearly thing. And then look at the 7-kilometer eggs. Outside of from Tyrogue, there was nothing there that had me go, ooh, I need to get some eggs. And maybe the party had Pichu. But, yeah. And the raids were not spectacular for me at all. And the bonuses was not spectacular. It was not, no, it wasn't even close. The bonuses for the event was trash in my opinion. So, I was not a fan of the New Year event. Looking at the Lunar New Year event. So, here's my problem with that. They talk about increased chance to encounter shiny Darumaka. First of all, I rarely saw the thing. I rarely saw Darumaka spawn. Now I will admit I wasn't exactly out looking for it because I don't need it, but I barely saw it. I saw Flareon spawn more times than Darumaka. So that was terrible. And then look at the eggs. I was getting Galarian Darumakas from the eggs the most. And then it went from that to Chingling. I was getting that the most. It was so annoying. So yeah, the Lunar New Year event to me was terrible. It was straight up terrible. And then the raids, like, okay, maybe the Druddigon, for those who don't have it, but we've seen that in raids before, so that's not really saying much. But in terms of the raid bosses, they wasn't good, in my opinion. They were not good at all. They were terrible. Let me see. You like the Lunar New Year event or the bonuses 30-minute daily instance, but I didn't get anything out of it otherwise. Yeah, exactly. So there was that. Was that one of the bonuses? 30. Oh, you get to choose. That's right. You get to choose. So you get to choose from what was the options again? You get to choose from hatching eggs, daily adventure instance, or collecting starters. With the daily adventure instance, I knew I was gonna get nothing from it. So that's why I didn't pick it. Like even with 30 minutes, I knew I was gonna get absolutely nothing from it. So that's why I didn't pick that. In terms of the starters, it's like, well, what was the bonus? What was the bonus with the starters? Was it double the starters? Yeah, you came back to Jingling, yeah. So first for me, it was Galarian Darumaka, but then it switched over to Chingling. So yeah. But what was the bonus with the starters? Was it like double the starters per catch? I forgot what the bonus were. But yeah. Double the starters. Like that's not saying much to me either. Like that's not doing much for me either. So, and then the so my only option was the what's the other one? And I think it was half the hatch distance. So I went with that because I wanted the shiny Riolu. Yo, Silver, what's up? Thanks for your live stream. Yo, dab is not prohibited. We do not stand dabbing. So yeah, those two events to me was terrible. Like they were terrible. Anybody want to share your thoughts on what you consider was the worst event of the month so far? And I'd say the New Year's event would probably go down as in contention for the worst event of the year. Oh, that's funny. But yeah, anybody with their thoughts on what they consider was the worst event of the month? So again, to recap for me, it was both New Year's events, the New Year event and the Lunar New Year event. To me, those two were the worst, without question. They were the worst. Now that's interesting. Let me look something up real quick. Worst event was the 2 years event. It was only like 2 days. New Year. Well, okay, so let me backtrack. Let me get the dates for the New Year's event. It started on December 31st Friday. It lasted for 4 days. I mean, till January 1st. So it was like 5 days. But the problem was, well, Woody, you could say it was 4 days. Because it started at 8 p.m. Not 8 a.m. or anything like that. It started at 8 p.m. So, yeah, I can see it. Yeah, it's kind of like 4 days. It's the current one. Nothing to go raid or catch. You don't like the crackling voltage? To me, I like that one. That's interesting. So obviously you got the shiny Helioptile. That's the new shiny. Because and Mystic 7 actually said this, because Helioptile rarely spawns. It rarely spawns normally. So for its shiny to drop, like, it's kind of a big deal to try to get that. Because once this event is over, that Helioptile is gonna be hard to find, man. Like, so. And I already talked about it. But Helioptile, shiny data name in case you don't have it. Feral Seed in case you don't have it. Blitzer in case you don't have it. And was there a fifth? Or was it just 4? Oh, no, it was a fifth. Electrike in case you don't have it. Like, those are semi-rare. The Feral Seed is semi-rare. The Blitzer is semi-rare. The Electrike is semi-rare. Well, Day to Day is fairly new. So, yeah, I think it's a pretty good event. It's another shot to get shiny Day to Day. And, of course, Helioptile shiny. Now, in terms of the raids, I will admit, unless you don't have Galarian reason like Tyler don't, the only other one to look for is Helioptile from raids. That's pretty much it. Yeah, see, there you go. He needs Blizzo and Electrike. Now, Blizzo and Electrike, they spawning all over the place. Granted, I did not get one shiny from either one of those. I will admit that. But yeah, they are spawning all over the freaking place. So, and Tapu Koko. Oh yeah. You have to Wednesday to get that Tapu Koko. Let's see. All right. Anything else from anybody? Like your worst event or maybe your best event? Like we can go backwards too. From the month so far. Again, it's between those four. The Triggering Fantasy, Crackling Voltage, Lunar New Year, and the regular New Year. I don't think I checked this. Yeah, that's not shiny. Okay. Nope. Let's see. When did this came into the game? I don't remember when this came into the game. So yeah, I'm trying to find the date for this one Pokemon. I don't remember when this dropped in the game. But I think it was this year. I think it was this month, actually. But let's move on. Let's move on to the next topic. And that would be Kecleon Amphibian arrives in Pokemon Go. So, yeah. These are some interesting Pokemon. So, with Kecleon, this is something that a lot of people have been asking about for years. It's at the point when it's been years. Okay. But yeah, I will admit, I do not like the fact that Kecleon was released basically on the same day as Chespin Community Day. I will admit that. I will be honest with that. I did not like that at all. I did not like that at all. So, what are your thoughts on Kecleon? The fact that we now got Kecleon in the game now. Let me see how many I have, actually. My goodness, my voice is shot. Actually, I caught 6, but I accidentally transferred 2 of them. And in case y'all wondering about this one, potential PvP. Potential PvP, even though the IVs are really good. But even though, overall, it's not a good PvP Pokemon. We need to, oh god, we need hydrate. Okay, I'll hydrate. Maybe that will work. Let's see. I'll do that. No G Fuel, not this time. Redeem hydrate. Although I would prefer something hot, like coffee or tea. Although that might have helped. You kind of exactly. Yeah, that's my main thing. It took the spotlight away from Chespin, which is why I didn't like it. Cause Chespin Community Day to me was a big deal because that's a shiny starter that making its debut, but it was overshadowed by the arrival of Kecleon. So I didn't like that at all. I did not like that at all. Not one bit. Of course, she would say coffee, yeah. We'll talk. I normally drink coffees on Mondays, to be honest, which is crazy, but yeah. That's just me. Coconut milk? Okay, that I'm sure. Have I had that? I don't think I had that before. I'm not really a coconut guy. That's another thing. Oh, I missed Grimer. Oh, well. Speaking of which, I forgot to post this from yesterday. Let's go to recent. I got that yesterday on my way to Pokénight. On my way to Pokénight. Only one day a week. Yep, it is Mondays. It's Mondays, yep. Only one day a week. But let's get Kecleon on the screen. Let's get Kecleon on the screen. Okay, yeah. Let's get this up here. So yeah. Ginger tea helps with a sore throat. Ginger has a job as amazing. Well, I don't have a sore throat. I think it's more of a cold. A slight cold. That's what I think it is. Which makes me wonder how cold it is outside. I was thinking about going to do some shiny hunting for Helioptile, but I may just stay at home. Because I also need to work on 2 videos actually. You don't really drink coffee like that. Okay, yeah. Well, we all know Sky, he can't stand coffee. He despises coffee with a passion. It's actually hilarious. But back on topic. Any more thoughts on Kecleon? Any more thoughts on Kecleon? Dang, this chat is behind. Like, what the heck? Or, let me see something real quick. Any more thoughts on Kecleon before we move on? Let me see something real quick. At least it's going to be nice in Vegas. Yeah, it will be nice in Vegas. I agree on that. I wholeheartedly agree on that. Okay, there we go. I'm like, why the chat behind? But that's why. It's I fixed it. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about Vegas in a second. So, can notice February's events. That's gonna be coming up. But another thing I do want to talk about, even though this was introduced in December last year, but I want to talk about it nevertheless, and that is these things. These things right here. Scatterbug and Vivian, how you pronounce that? Vivillon, how you pronounce that thing, is now in Pokemon Go. Yeah, I agree. That was the wrong day. It should have came out Sunday. It should have came out the next day, in my opinion. So, let me go down here. And this is where I'm at with the Vivillon, how you pronounce that thing? Vivian collection. So, there's really only 2 I'm missing. Icy Snow, and Sun. Those are the 2. Vivillon. Okay, Vivillon. Okay. Okay. Those are the 2 that I'm missing. I need to find who was my Sandstorm people, and my Marine people, and my Jungle people, and my Tundra people, and my Monsoon people. I need to find those. Again. So, anywho, who got theirs completed? What y'all think about this setup right here? The Vivian habitat. What y'all think about this setup right here? Pokemon Day, hype. What do you mean by Pokemon Day? What is that? Oh yeah, that's right. That is a Pokemon Day. Is that in February? I think that might be in February. But what y'all think about Vivian and all the habitats and stuff like that? As that was my Discord. Let me see what's popping here. Okay, yeah, I'm straight with that. Okay. That was about a tier 5 or 8. I'm straight on that. Alright. So, I think it's cool. And the good thing about this is you don't have to travel all around the world to get it. What you have to do is find friends in these regions to get these scatterbugs Pokemon from those regions. I have not evolved a single one, by the way. I will not do it until I got all of them completed. Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, how will they release the shiny? So here's the thing. Because I found this out recently. Like, well, let me find a good example. That right there, like Continental. If you open more Continentals, you're gonna get that encounter. The Continental version of Scatterbug over and over again. Once you keep doing this. So they can easily do the shiny, and more people would just be opening gifts or pinning gifts rather to get the shiny. So yeah, it's possible. I think they could do it like that. It would be very difficult to do, but I think they could do it. You finish 18 with 18. Oh, you finish all of them. Oh, okay. So yeah, I need to go through my list and see who is in these regions so I can get that and try to get those gold. And then I need to find people from Icy Snow and Sun, because I do not have those. So I may drop a post on Twitter saying like I still need Icy Sun and Snow. If you're in one of those two regions, put your friend code in the reply, something like that. So, but yeah, I can see them doing the shiny like that, where you have to go through this over again, like the 1 out of 15 times, whatever. Oh, you need those as well. Yeah. Mrs. Mine was saying that somebody, I forgot who, I think it was Placid. He's in the Icy Snow region. Is that correct? If that is, I will like hit him up and say like, yo, I need that Icy Snow gifts. So yeah, I had no problem hitting up Placid. I think it was Placid. I don't remember if it was Placid or somebody else. But I had no clue who's Sun. Matter of fact, where is Sun on this thing? Sun is... Oh, it's right here. So we're talking about deep in Mexico. There should be another spot down here. I don't know where that is, to be honest. And the northern part of Australia. That's what that look like, yeah. So yeah, I need those two. Oh, Mad Max? Oh, actually, I do know Mad Max. Yeah, you have Icy Snow? Okay. I need to probably hit him up then. I thought I had him on my friends list already. I don't know. But yeah. Let's switch that back and go this way. Alright, cool. Alright, so let's go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And move on to the next topic, which is the 2 community days. And I'll be honest, these were like 2 of the greatest community days we had in the world. Sunday Mexican, yeah, I know that. Silver, I don't think you're down there, right? Because I think I have you on my friends list. Yeah, I do have you on my friends list. Are you down there? Where are you? No, you're in Chicago. Yeah, I didn't think so. I'm about to say, like, Silver, I don't think you're down there. Excuse me. All right, so, yeah, now my voice sounding better now. All right, let's go ahead and talk about Chespin Community Day first. So, as you can clearly see, I got 39 shinies from Chespin Community Day. I was at Schoolcraft College taking part in this Community Day. Now, I will admit, during the second hour, I was stuck in the bathroom for a good minute, and the reception in the bathroom was terrible. It was horrible. Like, I could not play while I was in the bathroom. So it's possible that I could have gotten 50 shiny Chespins. That was a possibility. And this one right here. Look at that right there. A 98% IV shiny Chespin. Or that I evolved to Chestnut, rather. That's what I'm talking about right there. So, which leads me to ask you guys this question. How was your Chespin Community Day? Like, did you enjoy it? Did you like it? Were you too busy going crazy over Kecleon? Let me know. What were your thoughts about Chespin Community Day? So yeah, that's to me was the star of the show for me. That 98% IV shiny Chespin that I evolved to shiny Chestnut. And I think I got a good number. Well, I got a decent number of XL candies and some good Chespin candies. And I think I saw another one that was like a 93. This one right here. 93% of that was a good 93 right there too. And then what's this about? Oh, I just started because it was 12. I don't know why it started though, so that's the weird thing. Your family Mexican? Oh, okay. Cool. I just need somebody. Well, it don't even have to be that region. It's either that or that other sun area. Or one of the two other sun areas. Yeah, working Chessman give me today. Richie took off, but laboratory give me today was good for you. Right. Yeah, I think you say you had to work for that. You remember says it correctly. But yeah, my Chessman community day was fantastic. And remember, folks, Noribats Community Day is next week, Sunday. It's next week. So I need to clear out space again. Oh, you got 4 hundos. Nice. Okay. Silver, since you're a member, do I have you on my friends list? Silver? Do I have you on my friends list? That's my question now. Do I have you on my friends list? If not, I need to add you since you're a member. So yeah, that's one of the ways I'll be adding people. If you're a member, I don't care what tier it is. If you're a member, I will add you on my friends list. But yeah, my chess community day was good. Now, that thing right there. Laboratory Community Day. Now, we got to be more specific. In age 0 to, let's say, 20. No. Wait a minute. No, that's not right. Hold up. That's not right at all. Oh, it's gonna be super cold. Where are you? Hold up. Let me see. Okay. Cause I'm like, wait a minute. I should have gotten 50.
Bluetooth connection.
Really? I'm not sure y'all heard that. So yeah, it should start with this one. What's this one? The 598. And oh, you know what? No. It's still
Bluetooth disconnection.
Hey Kaiwu, what's up? Then show to the live stream. Welcome to the live stream. Age 0 through 10. Yeah, we can say 10. Yeah, I'm missing 2. Where's my 2? I am missing 2 shinies. Why am I missing 2 shinies? Yeah, I'm missing 2 shinies. See, I had 50. What happened? Okay, I did not mean to do that. Let's do shiny and Larvitar. Okay. Where was that one at? It was like, where was it at? I'm like, wait a minute, this ain't right here. Hold up, bro. This is not correct. Okay, that's the trade. Let me see. Was it this one? No. Yeah, here it is. So that was 598. Okay. Yeah, it is 50. So I don't know why it didn't count. There was 2 of them that they didn't count. I don't know why it didn't count. When I do age, what was that? 10? Okay, 0. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't count that, but yeah, that's weird. I caught 10 that day. I'm not 10. I caught 50 that day. See, that's very, very weird. Okay, cool. I got you. Right, yeah, you'll be lucky for he's about there for 30 minutes. Shiny Shadow. Sunny Sandwich on a Ringo. Outbreak and end up with 3 shiny. Whoa, nice. No shiny Ringos? Wow. That's crazy. Okay. Let me take care of that then real quick. So what I'm going to do, let me find it. There it is. I'm going to hide that real quick. So it's 2300 1271 0431. Okay. And then All right, there we go. All right, Silver, I just sent you an invite. Yeah, Mrs. Mine said it's gonna be super cold. I forgot, what's the word trails? I didn't see what that is. I had no clue what a trail is. I forgot what that is. All right, so any more thoughts on Chesapeake Community Day or Laboratory Community Day? So yeah, both of them were very good for me. I was at the Civic Center for Laboratory Community Day. Oh, that reminds me. I did get a hundo from Laboratory Community Day. There it is right there. There's the hundo. So what I will do, and as you can see, Community Day Classic at the bottom. I'm going to power this thing up. Matter of fact, I could do that right now. Let's teach you a new attack. And I don't want it to have Fire Blast. Stone Edge. What's my other hundo? Let me see. Anti-Venator. Boom, there it is right there. So this one got Bite. Yeah. So that one got Bite. This one gonna have Smackdown. So yeah. I'm not gonna power it to level 50. I'm gonna power it up to level 40 though. Just because. And there you go. 2 hundo T-Tars. 2 hundo T-Tars. That's what's up, folks. One of them is Dark type. The other one is Rock type. Can't get any better than that. Alright. Hey, me and Silver, we're not friends. Nice. Okay. Let me see. Oh, you're in Texas. Okay. Let me see. Okay, I'll deal with that later. Alright. Let me see what you got. The T-Tar from the research was a hundo for you. Oh, okay, nice. So here's how I found the hundo. There was 3 guys walking around the Civic Center Dearborn, and they were leaving. Now I'm like, oh, they're leaving the Civic Center on foot. I was leaving at the same time to go to the post office because there was a bunch of spawns down there. So what ended up happening was this. I went to the post office, and then I went across the street from the Civic Center to that little shopping district. And I saw them walking away from the back of CVS and Kroger's, which is our grocery store in Michigan. So I'm like, oh, they must have gotten a hundo. So I went back there myself, and I'm catching everything. And I'm like, is this the shiny? No. Is that the shiny? No. Is that the shiny? No. Is that the shiny? Is that the hundo? And sure enough, I found the hundo, but it wasn't a shundo, unfortunately. It was not a shiny hundo. But I still get my second hundo Laborator that evolved to Tyranitar. So it was a good Laboratory Community Day. I ended up with 50. And I got a hundo. So can't beat that. You can't beat that. So let me see something real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now, where Mrs. Mime at? We about to talk about it. We about to talk about it. Ladies and gentlemen, the month of January, which to me is like a boring month. It's like one of the most boring month of the year, January. And you can't teach that. Okay, there it is. We about to talk about it. Let's move on to down here now. Right here, actually. February events. So, let me see. If I were to leave the phone right now and go to the Play Store, let me see if I can see it on here. Pokemon. Here it is, Pokemon Go. Let me see. Was it in here? Or was it somewhere else? Okay, I don't think it's in here. I don't see it. Let me see. They talk about the Yeah. So maybe not in the Play Store. Let me try the other one. Where's the other one? Let me see if I can find it. Where is it at? Oh, Galaxy Store. Let me see if it's in here. We're gonna close that. Okay, yeah, continue. Bro, stop with all these terms. Thank you. Let me see if I can find it. There it is. There's the link. Yes. The Love This Research link. It is right there. So, if you look at underneath the lookout, Team Go Rocket is taking over. It says, express your admiration for Pokemon with this year's Valentine's Day event and love this limited research day. So yes, they just dropped the news. Love this limited research day is coming in the month of February. So that's one of the events that will be coming in the month of February. Now, at this moment in time, we do not have a total outline of everything that's going on in the month of February at this moment in time, but we do know of some stuff. So obviously, Noibat Community Day is next week Sunday. There's going to be a Valentine's Day event. There's going to be, now we know this, a Love This Limited Research Day event. So that's going to be coming. Let's switch over here. The Home Tour, Las Vegas edition, and the global version is coming. But let me do something real quick. Chat. In between those two events, the Las Vegas and the global one, something else is coming. I can't say what it is yet, but something else is coming. You have to wait until tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to see what that is. That's all I'm going to say. Let's get back to the music. As the Mega Rangers hatch. So, yeah. And then, was there anything else that was announced for February? Let me see. I don't think so. So, we know about the, we talk about Valentine's Day and all this other stuff. Noibat. We talk about the Orange tours. But I don't think, and then, oh yeah, that's right. The Team Go Rocket Takeover event is coming as well. It's not. It's really not. Well, although they use that time slot sometimes, but not all the time. They use it sometimes. But yeah. It's going to be 1 p.m. Eastern Time, 10 a.m. Pacific. Yeah. So yeah, where's the Team Go Rocket Takeover event? I forgot when that's going to take place. Oh yeah, that's right. That starts this Wednesday. So yeah. So that will be going on all month long, by the looks of it. Yes. No. Wait. No, just the Battle Giovanni part. But the actual Team Go Rocket event we're going on till February 5th. And there's already word that the Team Go Rocket leaders will change Pokemon again. Yeah. And some of these Shadow Pokemon are gonna have PvP implications. Like Shadow Ninetales, Alolan Ninetales rather, and Shadow Garvantula, and obviously Shadow Registeel. And there may be others, but at least those three will have some major PvP implications. It's going to be crazy. I feel like the Shadow Ninetales is going to be a beast. Really? You think you know? You think you know? Look. Yo. Say so and help your hands. I just want to fly. Say so and help your hands. So okay, I got the Shadow Shiny Matcha. Yo, you know what? Here's the funny thing about that. So, going back to November, we had the Ultra Beast event that was in Hollywood. And your boy was invited to go to that. And I went out to Hollywood for that event. And I'm dead serious. Right after I landed at LAX and I got my bags and I waiting for my bus, I got this. You think you know where it comes? Yeah, let me know in happy hands. I just want to fly. Let me know. But yo, check this out. And look where I got it. I was back in LA. I was back in LA. I literally landed and got my bags, and I'm like, "Ooh, let me do this Team Go Rocket leader, excuse me." And then bam. And I can't wait to get frustration off of this thing too. I don't think. I mean, I could try it out in PvP. Like, I could do that. I mean, let's power this up to PvP levels, which is right here. And all I gotta do is remind myself to TM frustration off of this thing. And yeah, it would be good for PvP. Can I teach it not payback, but that. That's what I want. And then frustration can be cross chop or something like that. But yeah. Yeah, I can't wait for February. I cannot wait for February. Really because of the Vegas trip. That's the main reason why I can't wait for February, because of the Vegas trip. But the Team Go Rocket event gonna be fun. You know, getting Shadow Registeel. I can't wait for that. Let me see. So, I just want to fly. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Even though they need to do that, but that's not it. Because they really have until Wednesday to tell us that. So, but again, that's not it though. That's not it. It's what I have. What's coming out tomorrow is actually really exciting. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. It's really exciting. That was not it. Alright, so any other thoughts about what to expect in the month of February? So I pretty much talked about everything that I know already. And everything that I can reveal, that is. But anything else about the month of February that you're excited about? So now let's see. Let me see. I'm not sure if I'm gonna ask that question. But I can't talk about this though. So for those who don't know, I will be going to Vegas for the Horn event. And I know I want to say 2 people in the chat that's going as well. But I'm not going to reveal who they are though. So here's what's going to happen with me. I will be playing both days, Saturday and Sunday. So, and Saturday I would be probably doing a challenge. I would probably be doing a challenge for myself. And probably Sunday as well. If it's involved hatching eggs. So, if you see me at the park Saturday or Sunday, if you want to say hi, we can do that. If you want to take a quick picture, we can do that. But if you want to chat, we walking. Like, we are walking. I'm dead serious. We are straight up walking. So, there you go with that. Also, although this ain't Pokemon Go related, but sometime this week, probably be Friday. I don't know if I drop a video Friday. I don't know, but I will try to get this out on Wednesday. Your boy is going to announce his next musical project. I already have a musical project in store, ready to, be announced. I need to work on a promo video for it. I'll probably go get started on that today, and I will try to have it out on Wednesday. So yeah, my next musical project will be announced this week, and the first single will drop this month, this coming month in February. It will drop in February. So y'all do not want to miss any of that. All right, let's move on to the next topic, and that is this right here. The Go Battle Weekend stream. So here's what happened. We had a Go Battle Weekend event. I think it was 2 weekends ago, if memory serves it correctly. And Pokemon Go decided to live stream the entire event. So they had members of the PvP content creators community, or PvP content creators on there. So they had I forgot who they had on there. HM London, Speedy, Caleb, and what's her name? It was this one girl. I forgot her name though. I can find out real quick though. But Pokemon. But yeah, they were live streaming it on Twitch, on their Twitch channel. Oh, here we go. Let me see. Who was a part of this? Let me see. Oh, it's a Sobtoff. I'm not 100% familiar with her. I think I might have seen her in Crappy Columbus back in June of last year. But yeah, it was Speedy, HM London, Caleb Ping, who recently won, or not won, finished running up in regionals, meaning he's going to be in Yokohama. He's going to be at Worlds. And Sobtoff. I think I pronounced her name correctly. So it started at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, by the way, and ended at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So each one of these content creators got 3 hours to basically live stream on Pokemon Go's official Twitter account and do some PvP battles as a part of Go Battle Weekend. So this was on what day was that? The 14th, January the 14th. So I was in there, you know, for a bit of it. So who saw the PvP event? Like, actually, that's not the question that I should be asking. The question that I want to ask is, because this is the first time they did this, in my opinion. Should they continue to do that, or no? Like, should they live stream Go Battle Weekend? Should they do Go Battle Weekend streams more often? Or do you not care? I know not a lot of people are really into PvP like that. So that's my question for you guys. Like, should they do more of these? Or do you, again, don't care? And if you think they should do more of these, do you think they should get other people who are not necessarily in the PvP community, but are still content creators? Like a Mystic 7, which would be interesting. A Trainer Tips. A Zoe 2 Dies, a Cricket 23, which will also be interesting. A Lander Alpha, which will also be interesting. A Tru Inferno, which will be fun. I'll be honest. I'm going to pass up on that. It would seem to invite stream snipers unless there is a significant delay. Yeah, rotate who's featured too. I mean, well, they kind of did that with the first one, but like with this one, I believe this is their first time doing that. But if they were to do it for like next month, Go Battle Weekend, and then they pick the same 4, then yeah, that would be a problem. I will admit, that would be a problem. And then I would have to go with Mrs. Mime's suggestion and say like, yo, y'all need to rotate. But if they were to rotate and bring in more PvPers, then yeah, I guess that'd be fine. Yo, Blue, what's up? They start your live stream. Oh wait, I didn't even check this yet. But I was like, because there's a lot of PvPers that do content creation. Obviously Trainer Rim comes to mind. Enhoff is another one. Debbie Pebble is another one. There are a few others. MX Champ is another example. Kaiser is another one. Aeroff is another one. And don't forget about Go Battle Stadium. Those are, you know, and there are a few others as well. But it would be cool if they could get like content creators that are not necessarily into PvP like that up in there, just to see how they'll do. I think that would be hilarious, in my opinion. How many likes that reply got? Okay. Well, it got some views though. It got some views, so that's interesting. All right. But yeah, I like the idea of rotating. I thought it was decent. It was pretty entertaining. Like, I wouldn't spend 12 hours in there unless I was gonna because it don't even take you 12 hours to do all your battles on Go Battle Weekend. Like, if you were to sit down and do all your battles, it won't even take you 12 hours. It probably take you about maybe 3 or 4, if that. But it shouldn't take you 12 hours. So that's why it was like, content creators that not into PvP. Yeah, exactly. But not necessarily, like, not deep into PvP. So, like, the names that I mentioned that were a part of the live stream, they specialize in PvP. They are deep into PvP. I was thinking of, like, getting some other content creators that do have some knowledge of PvP, that done PvP before, but not necessarily is deep in it to the point of competing for worlds or being judges or maybe even shoutcasting. Even though I would like to shoutcast. Like, I would like to appear and do a shoutcast for a PvP tournament. But, yeah. That would be cool, too. But, you know, guys like I said, guys like JT Gilly, the Trainer Club. You need to get back to PvP. Yeah, PvP is cool. PvP is cool. And stuff like that. Mrs. Mine would be a good one. So those are all individuals who I think they do PvP. Oh, I put myself into. Well, no, I ain't gonna put myself into it. They do PvP, but they're not into it like that. Like, I'm in between. Like, I'll be honest, I'm in between. Like, I do PvP. I'm somewhat into it like that, but not deep into it to the point where I want to compete for worlds or anything like that. I have taken part in some tournaments in the past, and in one tournament, I think I tied for first. I could have won the whole thing, but I lost the battle, and I ended up tying for first. I don't remember which tournament that was. It was like a local thing, but that did happen. That did happen. But yeah, I think that would be fun. I think that would be fun. All right, let's move on to a interesting topic now, and that is this. So, let me find this podcast. So, what happened here was this. The Lord of Podcast, they did a I forgot what you call them things on Twitter. I forgot what they call it. A Twitter space. And I'm not sure if it's still up on Twitter, but I had to find it. But what happened was this. They talked about cheating in Pokemon Go. Because they talk about people breaking TOS. Let's say it like that. People breaking TOS. So they talked about that. And what happened was it went from that over to the lack of community leaders that are out there. So my question for you guys is, first of all, who heard the podcast? Who heard the podcast? That's my first question. If you did not hear the podcast, I'm gonna see if I can find it again. It's on Twitter. I'm gonna see if I can find it again. But it happened this month. I know it happened this month. I wonder if Space have a time limit in terms of how long these podcasts remain up for. But yeah, they talk about some very interesting stuff, in my opinion. I want to bring it up here. So they talk about people breaking TOS, especially nowadays because what happened with COVID. Like, people was stuck at home and stuff like that rather. And now they have like multiple accounts, and some people still spoofing stuff like that. And then it led to the fact, and then they went from there over to the lack of community leaders. So yeah, I thought it was a very interesting topic, and I'm gonna get you guys' thoughts on that. Like, if you heard it, you gotta hear the work. Oh wow, okay. All right, Square, have a good one, man. Thanks for the live stream. Have a good one at work, man. But yeah, it was a very interesting. I wish I could find the thing, but the problem is, I'm not seeing it, for one, and for two, we led me to believe that their the space thing doesn't last long, or they might have took it off themselves. I don't know. But it was a very interesting podcast. And also Pokemon Master Holly jumped in to talk about it as well. So yeah, it was very interesting. It was very interesting, in my opinion. That's not it. So my question for you guys is this, basically. Did anybody hear the podcast, for one? And two, you didn't hear it yet. And two, what are your thoughts about people breaking TOS and the possible lack of community leaders? Like, are any of you community leaders? Or do you know anybody that are community leaders? So that's my question. Well, those are my questions for you guys. But let me see. Oh, I didn't know they had that. Okay, let me follow them in there. Okay. But yeah, that was a topic. I'm trying to find this podcast on Twitter. It was like a Twitter space thing or whatever it's called. Oh, okay. So I'm close. Oh, here it is. I found it. So if you want to listen to it, let me get the link. I will post the link right there. There it is right there. So there's the link right there. It's about, I think it was about 2 hours. Yeah, it's 2 hours and 10 minutes. And then at some point within the podcast, Pokemon Master Holly showed up and shared her thoughts about the situation as well. Pogo is such a grind that the incentive to cheat exists. Old main series games used to have a similar problem. The newer games largely migrated with hyper training and engagements. Yeah. Allowing you to build any bad Pokemon into a perfect performer. Yeah, that's true. Yep. Wholeheartedly agree with that one. But yeah, okay, so it don't expire. So yeah, they did this on January the 15th. And again, it's a 2 hour and 9 minute podcast. Let me see. Rather than having to spend years finding the perfect Pokemon, but I can't see Niantic taking away the grind. That's their bread and butter. Yeah, that's true. Like, yeah, the grind is one of their main points for Pokemon Go. Yeah, I agree with that. But the thing that got me was like they went over to the community leaders. I'm like, really? I wish I could have took notes on the podcast, but it was a very interesting discussion that they had. And then I think Holly would jump in at the 1 hour and 44 minute mark, close to the 45 minute mark within that first hour, or that technically that second hour, whatever. So hour and 45 minutes. That's when Holly jumps in. Whew. But yeah, they had an interesting conversation about breaking TOS because somebody gave an example about like there was this kid with like 2 or 3 phones beating raids by himself, you know, because of the whole bonuses and stuff like that with the friendships and stuff like that. Yeah, local community leaders. So yeah, like if there was a community day, because once upon a time they did have an application for you to sign up to be a local community leader where you can host community days and give out prizes and rewards and stuff like that via special codes and stuff like that. And there's certain content creators who, if they was going to take part in a community day, they could fill the role as a community leader themselves and give out special codes and stuff like that as well. Check these grinders real quick just because. Now, I'm not sure if applications still exist, though. I'm not 100% sure on that. But once upon a time, yeah, that was a thing. Yeah, you could apply to be a community leader. But they were saying, like, the incentive of being a community leader, if memory serves correctly, the incentive of being a community leader wasn't there for them. Not to mention the fact that not a lot of people were showing up. So, yeah, that was an issue. I will admit that is an issue as well. Because, like, for example, the aftermath of community days, where you get, like, the 4-star raids to pop up. But people don't stay for that. Like, once community day is over, they gone. It's a wrap. It's over. And you can't beat these 4-star raids by yourself. And you can't, like, remote raid to them, nor can you invite people for remote raiding. You have to be there. So, the incentive just isn't there for people to, like, really stay and hang out and commute at this point in time. like commute in person, that is, because COVID messed it up without question. COVID and the what's it called, the fact that people were forced to stay indoors, or whatever the case may be, messed it up. And we at this era now where most people would like to just stay at home and do remote raids and stuff like that, and not necessarily go out and commute. Although they trying to change it to how it was with the people going out and commute and engaging and stuff like that again. But it's kind of hard to do that because people are so used to doing all that at home. So you agree you don't do the raids after calm day yourself? Yeah, see, there you go. There you go. Like, and then, like, if you know that, then, like, more people will not show up after calm day is over. Because it's like, man, nobody gonna show up, so why should I stay? That's the mindset people gonna be having now. Right, yeah. I agree with that. It's ridiculously dumb that the 4-star raids are shiny lock. Yeah. They cannot be shiny lock. Especially if they want people to do them, they cannot be shiny lock. I think that's a dumb move. Because again, that's another reason for people to not do the raids. Because the thing that Niantic realized, and I'm gonna tell them this actually, like even with the elite raid system, people are not staying to see what the spawns are. They doing the raids and moving on to the next raid. And I'm like, bruh, they only gonna be up for 30 minutes. So unless you have like 20 people or 20 accounts right there, and there's like gyms literally next to each other, like within walking distance, or you can reach like all these gyms within standing in one spot. There's no point in trying to do 2, 3, 4, 5 raids within 30 minutes. But they don't care. They just want to do the raids. So they would like do the raids, leave to go to the next gym, do the raids, and then once it's done, they go. And I'm like, what about the spawns? They don't care. Not to mention, there's not enough incentive with the spawns. I was like, oh, Pokemon you normally don't see spawn, we'll be doing that here. I'm like, that's not good enough. Especially for those who've been playing the game for a really long time, like myself. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. True people leave right after the elite raids to do it. Exactly. Yep. Exactly. So the incentive to stay and hang out and see what Pokemon spawn is not there. Like, it worked for the first day for me because I met new people. Because we did the raids and I was just sticking around to see what spawned. And I vlogged it and I met new people and I made new friends from it. So it worked like for that first day, whatever. But after that, it's like, nah, people just want to do the raids. So, and it's the same with the community day, After Effect or whatever, Aftermath, like the whole 4-star thing. Like, people are not staying to do that. But I do want to get more of a definitive confirmation, so I'll probably go to try to post a poll on Twitter, asking people about that. You miss EX raids and the exclusive Pokemon they have for them. The elite raids are trash to me, honestly. Yeah, exactly. They need to take elements from the elite raids over to EX raids, over to elite raids, in my opinion. Because the EX raids were fun. It was just that time slot was terrible. Like, it'd be like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at like noon or 1 p.m. or something. It was so stupid. Like, I remember one time I had an EX raid. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that too. I had an EX raid and it was around my lunch break. So I literally left work to go do the EX raid. And then I came back. I guess if the rare spawns are less buggy, people would stay more. Yeah, and that too. Yeah, they were buggy. Yeah, they were buggy. The EX ones, they were buggy. I did tell that. I did let them know that they were buggy as heck. Yeah, them time slots were horrible. Yeah, I agree. I wholeheartedly agree. All right. Anything else regarding cheating, like breaking TOS, the lack of community leaders, the elite raid system, and people not staying to do the raids after count days over and stuff like that? Any more comments for you guys? Because even though, like, I did, like, we have enough time for one more topic that I do want to talk about. We do have enough time for one more topic, even though it's not listed down here. I do have enough time for one more topic before I call it a wrap. So, any other thoughts about TOS, breaking TOS, the lack of community leaders rather, people not staying after elite raids, and people not staying to do tier 4 raids after count day ended. So, any more comments on that before I move on to the final topic of the show? Boom, 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 boom. Is spoofing still a thing? Unfortunately, it is. It's still a thing. It's still a thing. And there are still people who live stream themselves spoofing. That is still a thing. Unfortunately, that is indeed still a thing. So, yeah. So, whether it's on YouTube or Twitch, it's still a thing. It would be good to have Campfire more available as well. Oh, I forgot about Campfire. Like, it's slowly getting there in terms of Campfire being available. I'm surprised it's not worldwide yet. I'm surprised it is not worldwide yet, to be honest. Because more invites, the ability rather, to invite more people is out there now. So, I'm kind of shocked. I got it. Obviously, I got Campfire, because there it is right here. So, I can just do that, and boom, I'm on Campfire. So, I'm not going to let that thing open, because it's going to show my map. Jody, what's up? Thanks for your live stream. Elite raids are hard, even on the first day, because people then didn't want to stay to check for the spawns after. Exactly. It was frustrating to try to keep up with groups and having to drive to the next one. Yeah, I agree. Yo, the last Gamma Ride, what's up? Thanks for your live stream. Oh, hello. Helioptile spawn. Shiny? No, not shiny. Let me see. You still feel guilty for trying it back in the day, but it's just a game, so I don't judge people who still do it. We've gone in. I'm assuming you talk about spoofing. Combat after raids are hard if you don't add the extra passes to raid with. So, now here's the thing about that one. So first of all, during community day, you shouldn't be raiding, in my opinion. Like, you shouldn't even be raiding. And then, yes, there we go. That's what I want to see. Keep in mind, with the raiding, you have to be in person to do them. Like, you can't remote raid. What happened? Yo, Blue, what happened? This one's buggy. It must have run out. You love Campfire and never have to wait for raids to start anymore? Are you talking about, like, in terms of an egg hatching? I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. But yeah, so like to do the in-person raid, you get one free raid pass a day. So unless you used it before community day, or for some odd reason you're using it while community day going on, which is in my opinion strange. Depending on what the Pokemon is just in it. Yeah, okay. Yeah. But I would say save that. Well, yeah, save that one free raid pass for the tier 4 after comp day ended. But again, the problem is people are just not showing up. People just don't care to do it. Like, if they take part in community day, they have no desire to try and get more. So the desire to do the 4-star raids isn't there for them. So there needs to be more of an incentive. So, like, just like I just want to fly said, like, if those 4-star raids, if you can get a shiny from those, yeah, that might create some incentive for people to do those raids, just to see if they can get a shiny. That might work. But the problem is, when you have a community day, and you can just evolve the Pokemon to that specific Pokemon, that would be the tier 4 raid boss. So for example, if we just had Laboratory Community Day, if the 4-star raid thing was Pupitar, and they could get a shiny for that, then people would say, "Wait, we just did a community. I could just evolve one of these." So I mean, it's somewhat of an incentive. I'm not sure if it's a good one though, or if it's good enough, because then people just can't counter that by saying, "Why would I need to do the raid where I can just evolve one of my shinies?" So now the extra incentive is Shundo. You could get a Shundo. So it might work. I don't know. It might work. So any other comments regarding? Oh, here we go. Yes, even if they were shiny able, the 4-star raids wouldn't be a great deal. Just saying, with them shiny lock, they're a terrible deal with zero incentive. Yeah. So some incentive is better than none. I agree. That's pretty much what that is. Any other comments before we get on to this final topic? Any other comments regarding breaking TOS, the lack of community leaders apparently, and people not staying to do 4-star raids at the com day, and people not staying after they do an elite raid? So any more comments on that? And matter of fact, I don't know when the next. Yeah, there's no announcement for another elite raid at the moment. So, and they need to change the raid boss. To be honest, they need to change the raid boss. Exactly. If a shiny was available from the raids, then my group might stay. Most of my group had limited time to play and can't stay for the 14 or T4 raid event, even if you save your passes. Yeah. I can understand that. Yeah. So it's also a time restraint. I feel like the aftermath of com days are for those who couldn't do community day from the very beginning. Like they may have shown up an hour late, 2 hours late, or whatever the case may be, or they want more shinies. Then yeah, that will work, and people will do that. Now, what I will say is this though, the T4 raids thing, all that stuff, that works great if you're at a PvP tournament. So obviously you got regionals going on. It feels like every weekend at some point in the world, throughout the world, if there was a community day event going on at the same time, and everybody just happened to be at one spot, and they can't really take part in community day because of the whole PvP tournament fiasco, that would come in handy. That would come in handy. I hope they don't do this, but if they put Cosmo in elite raids, you'll try harder, obviously. Oh, that would be interesting. Yeah, that would be interesting. But at the same time, then the problem is, again, because of Cosmog, people would just be raiding for Cosmog and leaving to go to the next raid, which is the problem. Because obviously they want people to stay and commute and meet new friends and stuff like that. So if they put Cosmog in the elite raids, people are only going to be focused on getting Cosmog. That's why you don't care for elite raids. The raid boss is recycled. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That is true. Any more comments before I totally switch over to the final topic? I'm gonna give any more comments before I switch over to the next topic? Hold up. Oh no, I saw that already. Okay. I thought something else spawned up. Hold up. What's that saying? In my opinion, Cosmos should not be battled against. It would be a great thing to have spawn in the raw at the elite. Okay, I agree with that. Yeah, that would be good. Necromosa raid, yeah. Because Cosmos is a helpless little thing. That's true. I agree with that. That would be a good idea. That would be a good idea. I agree with that wholeheartedly. So let me see. Oh boy, what is that? I need to check that out later. All right, so let's move on to the final topic that I originally had. And we're gonna do something else. We're gonna leave this. Where is it? Do I have it? It should be. Oh, is that here? Okay, let's go all the way over here. That right there. Now, I'm not gonna go too deep in on this, but NBA All Worlds dropped recently. So my simple question is this: how many of you guys are playing the game? Yeah, I can leave it on that screen. How many of you guys playing the game? NBA All Worlds. How many of you guys playing the game? How many of you guys downloaded the game, whatever the case may be? So that's my question for you guys. How many of you are playing NBA All Worlds? So that's the question I have for you guys. The last topic that I have for you guys. And originally, it was listed up here, but then the whole Brendan Tom thing happened this weekend, and I had to put that on there. So that's my question for you guys. It's too complicated in your opinion? Wow. Okay, that's interesting. You downloaded it, you haven't had a chance to play it yet? Okay. Yeah, I'll be honest. I was given early access, but I was having a hard time getting past the tutorial. So I kind of forgot about it until the game came out, and I have not started it yet. But I will do a recording and upload it on my other channel, which is called Tru Inferno Plays. So make sure you follow me on Tru Inferno Plays, by the way. You're not. You probably won't. From what you play, it's pretty fun. Not interested in basketball. Okay. Cool. Let me find that channel, actually. There it is, right here. So, yeah. That's my new channel right there. Tru Inferno Plays. So, on that channel, you're going to see VODs from my live streams that I do on Twitch. Some clips and highlights from that Twitch, from my Twitch channel. And my videos from NBA All World videos will be on there as well. And there may be one more mobile game coming out that I might upload on that channel as well. So yeah, I'm going to try my hardest to get a video out early this week. I was supposed to get it out this weekend, but I didn't. But I will try my hardest to get a video out from NBA All World earlier this week. It's going to be a tutorial video for those who are interested in trying it out. So yeah, there you go with that. All right, so that's NBA All World. So let's switch it up over here now. All right, so that was the very first episode of the Tru Inferno Show. Your only gripe is you wish you could customize your character a little more than you can already. Oh, okay. So yeah, that's my very first episode of the Tru Inferno Show. It was a great discussion that I had. I wish my voice was better, but it was a great discussion nevertheless. So thank you all for showing up to the Tru Inferno Show, the very first episode. I need to set up. Well, I'm not sure this is like a global thing. I don't think so. I wish it was, but I don't think it is yet. But YouTube will have a raid system in place soon. That would be available worldwide, but it's not available yet, unfortunately. But I wish it was, but it's not. So, yeah, we're gonna do this again at the last Sunday of every month. Now, I will admit, next Sunday will be tough because that's the day 2 of the global event, the Hoenn global event. So that would probably be like a late stream, like an evening stream. I don't know, but we're gonna get out there, and hopefully, I will have a special guest. I'm not gonna say who it is yet, but hopefully, I will have a special guest. So. Right, no problem. Thank you. Appreciate it. So yeah, it will be available on demand, obviously, as well. So we talked about a lot of stuff. New video will be out tomorrow. Again, news. I got news. So that video will be out at 1 p.m. Eastern time. I will be live on Twitch, maybe on Tuesday. If not Tuesday, then definitely Thursday. So keep that in mind as well. So I will be doing that as well. And again, I'm gonna try to get videos popping on the Tru Inferno Plays channel. So that will be happening this week. And I will have an announcement regarding my music this week as well. So, you don't mind being a guest one day? Okay, cool. Alright, so I'm going to call it a wrap because I need to use the bathroom. So with all that said, y'all know what this is. This is New J Gatsby, aka New Stephen A. Smith, saying peace out, y'all, and I'll see y'all next time. Yeah.